Welcome to this new video and MagicOS 8.0 running on my Magic 4 Ultimate. So let's get started. One of the most anticipated features for all Chinese device owners that live in the West is the inclusion of Google Play services in version 8. I have the beta version here right now running, so there's a closed or private beta right now. There will be a public beta coming pretty soon, and then next year, someday, I think in spring, we will have the final version. So for my Magic 4 Ultimate here that I have, it's a Chinese version, I have now the possibility to use Google Play services and to activate them in the user and account settings. There I have Google Play services, and if I enable it, I can just download and install the Google Play Store, and it's running just fine. For some people who are asking, is the safety net test working? Can I use my banking apps? Sadly, this is not 100% working right now. So if I run the test here, you can see failed, but you can see it's succeeding almost everything. So the only thing that is missing right now is a CTS profile match that's failed. Otherwise, you could use this already for such things. All applications that are based or you require Google Play services are working fine right now. So all the notifications and Google Fire Cloud-based messages are coming through without any issues, which is quite nice. I can install YouTube Studio if I want to. I have the possibility to install many different applications here from Google, for example, which is also quite a good achievement with this update. So Google Play services are working now on the Magic 4 Ultimate, which is, I think, quite a good thing for people who are relying on the Google Play services. The next thing that we will notice with the new operating system is that it's based upon Android 14. So we have the new Android version here, and everything runs a bit smoother and a little bit faster and more fluid than it was before. Nice little additions have been added, like under the storage option, under cleanup, we now have the possibility to compress files and folders to get a little bit more storage space enabled here, which is quite nice of an addition, that we have the possibility to just compress files, not just clean up old file, unused files, big files, but we have the possibility to compress files and folders, which is quite nice. And we can also auto clean files here, and we have additional services that we can activate here as well if we want to. So this new cleanup feature, I think, is also pretty awesome. Let's talk about another very awesome feature. This is under battery. You don't see it quite directly here, but we have a boosted speed when you charge your device via USB-C. So this one here can charge with 100 watts wired or wireless, which is quite nice. And the wired charging, especially if you have the display turned off, will be now in boosted mode. Something similar that Huawei has also introduced already with HarmonyOS, I think, 3. That you can press and hold on the charging animation to get like in the speed boost. Here it will work when you have the display turned off and you just plug in your cable. It will go automatically into this boost mode and speed up your charging. Then the next thing that I want to show you is the new ultra power saving mode that has been added to the battery settings that you can see here. So we have the performance mode, we have now a power plan mode, not a power saving mode, power plan it's called here, and we have an ultra power saving mode. If I enable this one, you can see it will go into a very minimalistic UI where you only have 6 applications that you can start and launch, and by default is phone, messages, contacts, and you can add 3 other applications, just like if you have your instant messaging application in here or any other application that you want to have. It will show a clock, a very minimalistic wallpaper with just an earth and everything else black to save and preserve a little bit more power, and it gives you an estimate of the running time in this power saving mode, and it will also of course show you that you are in the ultra power saving mode. We can exit out of here, and this has to be confirmed, of course. Go into the normal mode then again, where it will reconnect to your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, and whatever you have active before. So this is also, I think, a very cool addition to the Magic 4 Ultimate with MagicOS 8. Another thing that you will notice is that the Huawei apps are still there, but we have new editions of the equivalent Honor apps. So instead of Huawei Music, we have now Honor Music, we have Honor Reader or Honor Books, Honor Video, we have a service gallery, Honor Games. So Honor basically replaced the Huawei apps that were previously installed on the Magic 4 Ultimate with HMS with their own kind of apps. But nevertheless, if you have Huawei apps still installed on this device or had it installed, they will preserve, like for example Huawei Music is still there. The only thing that will happen after installing is it will log you out of the Huawei account, so you have to re-log in to be able to use those. Otherwise, this is, I think, a nice welcome addition to separate themselves from their old mother company Huawei. What we can find now under settings and then biometrics is a new face recognition option. And this face recognition option allows you to recognize your face even if you wear a mask. I know the high rise of the pandemic is over already, but sometimes, especially now in winter times, for example, some people just prefer to wear a mask or have to wear a mask because they're ill and don't want to contaminate anyone else. And it's good that we have this option now to recognize faces with a mask. So you can turn it on and the 3D face scanner will then work as well with recognizing your face if you have a mask on. Another very interesting option is that now notifications on the lock screen are aligned to the bottom, so you will get them on the bottom. It's easier, probably one-handed usage, to just hit them than when they are at the top, especially with the larger kind of phones. So nice addition. Another thing that we will find under privacy is the addition of a new private space. And this private space, as you can see here, it's clearly telling you what it is. It's an actual new complete home screen with new complete apps that you can use, and you can use various different options to authenticate, like a different finger to go into the private space, which is quite nice. So it allows you to have a completely separate session here for your operating system. So last but not least, the camera application has been overhauled, at least the UI. You can see already the blinking cursor there. So if you swipe up, you have the most common used stuff, and this is very, very useful if you want to have one-handed operations, because then you can use various different options. And one of the coolest options that Huawei should take a look at is the timer. Yes, we can finally set the timer here in quick settings and don't have to go into sub-menus and sub-menus to go and set the timer. This is one very cool addition. Another cool addition they added is the possibility to just rearrange your camera carousel here to take out certain things or to add certain things. So if I press and hold, I can, for example, add the stories in here, or I can take them out again and put them here in the more. And the same goes for all the other modes. If I don't want to have movie mode here, I can just drag and drop it out of here, or the pro mode. Actually, the movie mode is not working, but the pro mode, for example, I can drag and drop out. So some are fixed, but at least I can rearrange them, which is quite nice. So some of them are fixed, as you can see here. Some others, like night and aperture, I can take out. So I can have a very minimalistic kind of UI for my camera. So these are some of the updates, as you hear my kid probably crying in the background. Some of the update of the MagicOS 8 that is running here on my Magic 4 Ultimate. Keep in mind, this is a beta version and it's a first early look, so they might add a lot more features to this operating system, and they might, the kid has been taken care of, they might add a lot more features to this operating system, and a lot more things might be coming to MagicOS 8, especially when it comes to the foldables, for example. They will optimize the hell out of it, of the UI probably as well. Now the dog is barking in the background. As you can see here, it's getting busy for Christmas. So hope you enjoyed this little video about MagicOS 8 and its new features. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And until the next time, bye.